Wait, should I hold it? I guess like this. I don't... Listen. Hey guys, it's Hannah. I'm coming to you from my iPhone because I don't feel like getting my camera down. Plus, the plan that I have does not involve my camera. And I need to start looking over here. But when I hold it, if I hold it here, it is. Oh, and my thumb gets in the... I don't know. We'll figure this out. I wonder how I'm gonna edit that. So, first off, I should apologize for probably never looking directly at you because I'm having trouble with that, apparently. So my plan. If you saw last week's video, then you know that I have a lot of tests coming up. So I didn't think I could do like a sit-down video, you know? But then I was like, you know what? What if we just did a witty novels vlog? And what I mean by that is just like a, you know, one of those really good quality vlogs. The whole concept of just using your phone is brilliant. So I am being a copycat. Copying is the highest form of flattery, I'm told. Oh, I am just sitting here. How do I turn this around while filming? I don't think I can. Okay, doing accounting homework as per usual. So basically my whole plan is to just kind of like periodically throughout the week update you, so then next week I don't have to take time to like sit down and record a video and then have time to sit down and edit a video. I can just edit a video and I can like edit it in little pieces as I film. In case you're curious, the tests I have next week are 2 math tests and then an accounting test. So I'm doing the last bit of homework I'll have to do before the accounting test. But that doesn't mean I'll be prepared for the accounting test because I'm lost. One more thing today before I go is I finished Grave Mercy by Robin Should I grab the book? Oh, I'm too lazy. Go watch the last video. It's the book I hold up in it. I just hit my glasses. I always hit my glasses. But anyway, so I just finished reading that and I'm obviously gonna talk about it in the wrap up, but I figured since I'm doing this, I might as well talk about what I'm reading because like this is a booktube channel. So it grew on me. It just captured my attention so rapidly at one point, and like it still seemed kind of forced at times, and I still didn't like absolutely love and connect with the characters really, and there were some things that I really wish she had like elaborated on more. And they're like there's this one character that you meet in the beginning very briefly, and then next thing you know, like it jumps 3 years and she's off doing stuff, and like the main character obviously has like some sort of like sisterly bond with her, but you never got to see that developed or even like knew that developed because she was introduced so briefly and so quickly that you never even realized that was a thing until later on. So that was kind of weird. There's just a lot of like character things that I wish had been elaborated on more, but the plot was really good, and I think that's kind of what kept me going in the first place and eventually just like captured me, because like I was supposed to be doing my homework a lot earlier today, but I didn't because I was just devouring the book. So it caught me by surprise. It caught me off guard, and now I'd say it was probably like a 4-star read because it did that well of a job of redeeming itself. So I would recommend it. Obviously, if you read The Kiss of Deception by Mary Pearson and loved that, then I would definitely recommend this book. But if you're in the mood for like I guess a historical fantasy is what genre it'd be in, I want to say. That sounds about right. But if you're in the mood for one of those, then I'd recommend it, because like once you got into like the first, I'd say 100 paces is when the pace picks up. Granted, it might not be until like halfway through the book that you feel more a part of the story, but the pace will be there, if that makes sense. Another thing about it is it was at some points kind of awkward to read in public, and I think that's part of the reason why the start was kind of rough for me, because I was reading this one scene that was a bit sexual. Not overly, but like it was leading in that direction, and I'm sitting in, fun fact, in accounting class. I was sitting in accounting class waiting for the professor to walk in, and like all the other students are walking in, and I'm over here thinking, nobody look at my book, nobody read what's on the page. What if they read that's on the page? What are they gonna think I'm reading? And I didn't like that feeling that it gave me. So I think that's probably another reason why I was having trouble getting into it. It's just that I didn't feel comfortable reading it in public. And like, don't let that deter you from it, because it's like a really small scene, and if you don't like that kind of thing, it doesn't like really go anywhere. It was just a bit unnerving to read in public with people walking around and sitting next to you and be like, oh, what you reading? I'm like, nothing. So just be forewarned that that's a possibility that might happen. My thumb's in the way. There should be a drinking game, and every time my thumb goes in front of the little camera lens thingy, you take a shot. This is already so long and it's only day 1. This might be a problem. Update. I have moved to my bed. That's it. That's the whole update, because I know that's the kind of quality content y'all are here for. And I had to deliver. Completely random side note, but I got this cord and it's 5 feet long. So I can now, there's my thumb again, I can now sit in my bed and charge my phone at the same time. Used to, I had like the, you know, the standard iPhone cords. I had to like lean over and it was such a pain. Best purchase I've ever made. I just realized it's 1:04 a.m. and I am still not done with my homework. Also, real quick before I go to bed, have y'all noticed my little like in-card thing with my do and like the links to the other stuff? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm really proud of it. I know it's like a very simple thing and blah blah blah, but I am so proud of it. So if you haven't noticed it, make sure you watch to the very end, because it's gonna be there and I'm so proud of it, and I really like the music that comes on, and that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night. Good morning, everybody. That is how I feel today. So I just had my math class, which was a review for the test, and I feel like, okay, so they basically told us exactly what's gonna be on each day of the test, so that's great. So I know like what to study for each individual day. Doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. So I feel, oh, this is weird lighting. Oh, what if I, hang on. Oh, that does nothing. And now I'm driving off the road. Hang on, I gotta drive with my knee for a bit. Go back. There we go. Okay. Y'all wanna see this? I'm currently driving with my knee. No hands. Okay, I'm gonna focus now. This really is ugly lighting. Oh, that kind of helps. Anyway, so I'm headed to Target now because we're out of toilet paper, which was a fun discovery this morning. So I got the toilet paper, but I also got a hoodie that was on clearance, and I really liked it. I didn't need it, but I really liked it. And then I got these socks, and I got, I'm really good at this, guys. These socks, and where'd they go? Here, these socks. Do not need socks either, but like, here's a better view of the hoodie. It's got the stripes. And it's black. Although I will say the fact that there's no pocket, that might be a problem. So I run into a bit of a book dilemma. Yes, the glare in my glasses is my laptop open to my accounting homework that I am not doing, still not done with. Shut up. So I really want to read Obsidio because I love the series, but it's massive. And yeah, as y'all know, busy week ahead. So what I could read instead, and it's another thing that I want to read, is Also Known As by Robin Benway. This book kind of gives me like Ally Carter vibes, and y'all know I love Ally Carter. So I got it at Half Price Books because it was like on sale for like $2, I think. And I could read this because it's nice and short and quick, and I think it'd be the kind of book that I could like easily, you know, put down so I can study for stuff and then like pick up when I needed just like a break from it. But I really want to read Obsidio. And what if I finish this before I go home? Because like, here's the thing. I've pre-ordered Not If I Save You First by Ally Carter. It comes out the 27th. I'm having it sent to my home because that way I can pick it up when I go home for Easter. We have like a delay here with our mail, so I'm worried that I won't like get it before I go home for Easter, and my hope is to kind of like read it over the weekend if I ever have a break. So I want to make sure whichever book I read, I'm finished before I go home, and I definitely think I could finish Obsidio, but I also definitely think that might cut into like study time, and I definitely know that I'm gonna need as much study time as I can get. So I'm leaning towards this, but I'm also worried that I'll finish it early and then I'll have like a little lull in between books because I won't want to start Obsidio before I read Not If I Save You First, because I want to read Not If I Save You First as soon as I get it, and this might put me in Ally Carter mood. That's my dilemma. don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Update, I decided I'd read Also Known As because I just think it makes more sense. But the funny thing about it is I was reading it during lunch and I didn't have a bookmark, so I had to make one. Ta-da! Isn't it beautiful? Let's fix this. There, much better. I am so happy right now, and no, it's not because I finished accounting, because yes, that's still accounting. Only have one more problem though, but I did get distracted for a long time, but it's for good reason, and here's why I'm happy. So I mentioned in a previous video that I had gone to visit my cousin. I will leave that linked somewhere. While I was there, one of her cats peed on one of my backpacks. I have this small backpack, it's faux leather, it's like the perfect size. I love it. It's my favorite thing ever. It was still in great condition, but it suddenly reeked of cat pee. And you're probably thinking, okay, we'll just go and buy the same one. But the store I bought it at doesn't have it anymore anywhere, so I was having problems. And I mean, we tried baking soda mixtures, we tried scent-away wipes, we've tried everything we can to get that stupid smell out of that backpack, and nothing has worked. So basically just given up, and I've been trying to find a new backpack, but I haven't found one that was as good as that one, because that one was just the best backpack. But I was on, what's it called, like Poshmark, something like that. It's like some kind of like, you know, people sell things to other people kind of sites. Because my roommate got it and she was like, you need to get it, and so I got it to look at it. And I found someone who was selling my backpack, but she was selling it for like 60 bucks, and I'm not about that life. So I did some Google searches and I found a website that sells it. And I have bought it. I'm so happy. I'll have my same exact backpack and it will not smell like cat pee. And I don't have to buy a new one that I don't like as much just because I need a backpack. I'm very pleased. And I feel like it's probably a bit ridiculous to be this happy over a backpack, but what can you do? Okay, yes, I'll go back to my homework. And now I'm happy because I finished accounting homework. Finally, oh my goodness. Look, you can be the same person! We do that again? do 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 do. As you can see, I was playing some Mario Kart and I gotta put another mark on my side of the leaderboard. So you know, that was fun. Now I am going to go see Love, Simon, finally. I've been waiting to see it with the friend who got me to read the book. So we are going to go see that this afternoon, and then this evening I am going to some kind of music thing at a coffee house. Not quite sure what it is exactly, but I'm excited. Okay, listen up, peeps. Love, Simon is so freaking cute. Now, if you are not a fan of situations that can be labeled as socially awkward, as I myself am not a fan, wait, I need to go this way. Then just get ready, because there are some scenes that I cringed. Ooh, I cringed a lot. There's a lot of them, but oh my gosh, it was so freaking cute. So cute. I loved it. I absolutely adored it. It's so good. If you haven't seen it yet or haven't read the book, you just go do it. It's so good. I want to like talk about it, but it would be like complete spoilers, so I'm not going to, but you need to go watch it. And here's the thing, it does the book justice. There's one thing it changed that I'm not really a fan of, but then there's other things that they changed that like I'm completely okay with it, and like it makes sense for the movie. So if you are worried about it like not matching up with the book, don't be. Like it does such a good job. It is so fantastic. So I'm going to a music thing. Don't know what it is still, but I want food and coffee because I keep yawning. It's only like 7, but I keep yawning.
And all the
I slept in. The coffee thing last night was super fun. They had free coffee, which I loved. I got a blueberry muffin, which was fantastic. And the music was great, as you saw. So, all in all, a good evening. And now, today, I slept in because I was up late doing homework. And I'm gonna basically do homework all day. My roommate and I might go to the mall later this afternoon, but other than that, it's a day full of homework. So I don't know how much you'll see of it. But that's what I'm doing. I'm back from eating breakfast and I'm now trying to write a paper that is due not this coming Monday, but like the next Monday after that. So like I have some time, but I want to get a jump on it so I'm not rushed to do it over the weekend when there's family, because that'll be difficult. But I wanted to kind of elaborate on what I was talking about with Love, Simon about the socially awkward stuff, because I don't think I made sense with it. Basically, I'm usually not a huge fan of rom-coms because there's always something that happens and it's like in front of everybody, whether it's like that karaoke scene from How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, or heaven forbid, that bleacher scene from 10 Things I Hate About You. I hate that scene. Oh, and I don't really like the movie either. Basically, rom-coms tend to have a lot of scenes that just make me feel very, very awkward. And it's like, I know I'm not the one in that scene and I'm not the one experiencing that, but like my brain's just going, what if that was you? That would be so awkward. So I cannot enjoy it. I get such bad secondhand embarrassment. I cannot do it at all. I do have a favorite rom-com that is While You Were Sleeping. It's a Sandra Bullock movie. If you haven't seen that one, you should go watch it, because like there's awkward things, but it's more like relatable awkwardness. There is one scene, but it's like this one line that I can't watch that one line. But it's only one line. It's not like the whole movie like some of these are. So that's what I was talking about. There are a lot of scenes where I was getting like secondhand embarrassment and I just felt kind of awkward about it, but the movie was fantastic. So the fact that Love, Simon had those kinds of scenes, but I still loved it, says something about it, because normally if a movie has those kinds of scenes, I just automatically don't love it, or like just thought it was mediocre, but I loved Love, Simon, and it still had a lot of those scenes that made me cringe. So that says something about how great it is. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry yesterday was so sparse where vlogs are concerned, but it was kind of like a mediocre, boring day without much to vlog, really. So we ended up going to the mall, and then we came back, and I think the last clip you saw was me being too lazy to like go to the cafeteria and get food, so I was just gonna go to like the express thing, which is kind of like a gas station without the gas, I guess you'd say. To get food there that I could eat in my dorm, and then being even more lazy and just wearing slippers on the way there. That's what that was. Also, I'm going to change this to a weekend with me vlog instead of a week, because it's already like 20 minutes long, and that's a bit much. And so if it's already that just from the weekend, then I don't even want to know what a week's gonna do. So if I decided to just not vlog throughout the week, then this is the clip you're seeing. So that means today's the last day that we have together. Today's agenda right now is church. Do I need to turn the music down? Ooh. Have any of y'all heard Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult? It's a good song. I love them. I'm getting distracted. Okay. Today's agenda: go to church, probably get lunch with the college group, maybe. Do homework, and then I have PIO, and then I have my tutor, and we're meeting a special time on the weekend so I can get more help for the math test because I don't feel prepared. But it'll be good. So that's what's happening today. Fun times. So my roommate and I ended up watching this movie called Failure to Launch, I want to say was the name of it, and it had the dude from How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, it had Riley from National Treasure, it had the girl from Elf, it had this little kid that I know I've seen in something, and then this other dude that I know I've seen in something, but I can't remember what those two are from. And it was pretty cute. It was weird but funny, and I liked it. It was odd, but it was good. So I'd recommend it. I'm pretty sure it's called Failure to Launch, but if you know who those people are, because obviously I don't remember the names of them, then you'll know which one I'm talking about. So yeah, recommend. It was pretty great. Hello everyone. I am just sitting here trying to get some work done before I go to PIO. I just realized I have these headphones and then these headphones. In fact, these are connected to my laptop, these are connected to my phone, and I switch between the two depending on what I'm doing. Throwing that out there. So yeah, I thought I'd also update you on where I am in Also Known As. I am not very far at all. I'm in like chapter 5, maybe, but I'm liking it so far. The main character is really quirky and sarcastic, and I really like that, and I think I'll enjoy the book, and I think it was a really good choice for this week because it's pretty light and I can just like pick it up and read it when I need a break and then set it down easily. I am saying that 5 chapters in, so it might get more intense, who knows, but as of right now, it was a great choice. And it does make me think of Ally Carter books. Like, I can tell it's not an Ally Carter book, but it does have that kind of like vibe to it, which I greatly appreciate. It's about a girl who's like basically an expert safecracker, and her parents are spies and they travel the world like solving crimes and stuff for this like specific organization. And her next assignment is to act as a normal high school student, which she has never been before, to get information from this one dude who's going to like make a blog post that'll release the identities of their spy agency people or something like that. But sounds interesting, sounds, you know, just like a good time, and I'm liking it so far. My hair. So PIO today was hard, but honestly, it was one of my favorite classes so far this semester. And I feel like I should explain what PIO is. PIO is a Pilates and yoga combo, and it's not like a class like graded, it's just like a class that they have at the rec for people to take. And last semester I did the Try Before You Buy and just fell in love, and so now I've just been continuing doing it and I just love it. So I do it all the time. Yeah, today was a nice class. Still hard as usual, but like enjoyable, so I can manage. So now I'm heading to tutoring where hopefully I will feel better about the test tomorrow. We'll see. And I'll probably sign off pretty soon after tutoring, so you might not like see me again because it'll probably be dark. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Also, just a quick PSA, the best radio station to listen to in College Station is 103.9 The Wolf. It's classic rock. It's just great. It's my favorite. It's dark and you probably can't see me, and I probably need to turn the music down a bit. But so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off completely forever. Not forever, obviously, like, but yeah, for this video. Tutoring went well. I feel a little better. Still a little nervous, but I'm always a little nervous about these tests, so that's like nothing new and unexpected. I want to wait till light so you can see me, but wait, ready? Ah, there's me for a little bit. Thank you for sticking with me. If you've stuck with me thus far, I know it was kind of a odd hodgepodge of a vlog, but you know, I mean, that was my weekend. So now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna get back to my dorm and I'm gonna take a shower, probably do one more problem, look over my notes a little bit more, and then I don't know, probably read, maybe watch Netflix, but there's not really a show I'm watching right now. I think I might start Parks and Rec next, or I might rewatch Great British Bake Off. Those are kind of my 2 options at the moment. We'll see what I decide. Well, let's be real, I'll probably just read some and watch YouTube, because that's what I normally do. Oh, you can see me now. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see y'all again in another one soon. I don't think I was looking at the camera at all in that clip. I was looking at me, so sorry. Oh well.